Your 2025 teacher babe happens when you make your body your whole personality. That's why she dressed the way she dressed. And I know people are going to say, well, she can't help the way she's built. It has been said, it has been alleged that I have a little body yaddy myself. I see my little lobsters on my dress. I also know appropriate ways to dress my body so that it is not a focal point to who I am. I work with children. Why do I need to show off my shape? Why do I need to show off my curves at work?
I really want to know y'all opinion. A principal sent this girl home from prom because of her dress. Was he justified for that?
I want y'all to take a look at this photo. This girl was turned away from prom because of her outfit. Is this outfit too revealing? Matter of fact, name what you see wrong with this photo. And yes, this is a high school prom. If you were security or head of charge of the high school prom, would you have turned this student away trying to gain entry around a bunch of her peers? Me, I'm gonna keep it real. This outfit is totally inappropriate. It's nice. It's a nice outfit, but it's inappropriate for the type of event that you were trying to attend around other children who are probably not exposed to this type of dressing at home. If I would have pulled up and seen my child standing next to her, I would have kind of been upset too. Like, hey man, don't y'all got some like clothing restrictions or something? But I'm bringing it to my platform because I want to know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about this? Would you have had did the same thing? Keep it a buck. Is this outfit inappropriate? Yes or no? And drop why. Let's go.
Is anybody else confused? Are the real parents in the building with us? Like, it really gets to a point where that cool mom, dad shit gotta go to the side. Fuck what the society is talking about and what they think is normal. I can't believe how some of y'all let y'all kids walk out the motherfucking door. Like, do you care at all? I don't know if you preparing them for the school year or for the motherfucking club. Either way, it's highly disappointing. I'm saying motherfucking crop tops, and not just any type of crop top. I'm talking about like a bra top crop. Girl, I can't even explain it. The pre-Ks in there with motherfucking chains on their motherfucking pants and shit, drip to death, drip so hard. Like, if y'all don't get the fuck on, these kids wanna go to recess soon. And I don't give a damn if you're a senior. I don't give a damn. You still in your parents' roof. It need to be a dress code. The schools ain't no better because where's the principal? Is the principal principal? I'm so worried about the motherfucking drip, but can they read? Can they read? I know a motherfucker can recite a song, but can they motherfucking recite a fucking chapter? Cause baby, if that swag ain't matching that knowledge, what are we doing here? Who the fuck making these little ass skirts? Cause I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on and what's the intent or what's the reason. But y'all gotta wrap this shit on up. Y'all gotta get this shit on the wraps. Like this shit, that shit is that girl, what?
Hey people, welcome back to the channel. So when did back to school start looking like back to the club? Because somewhere between the pencils and the notebooks, people, let me say, somebody forgot to add appropriate outfit to the school supply list. And I am not just talking about the students. Today we are talking about everyone. And before anyone gets defensive, this is not about bringing back toxic dress codes or shaming anybody's body. This is about how the standard shifted and how we even got here. Back in the day, schools didn't need to write dress code because the expectations was just understood. You showed up neat, covered, and ready to learn. And honestly, that wasn't a bad thing. But fast forward through decades of pushbacks, relaxed rules, and then throw social media into the mix, and here we are. The algorithm doesn't care about age, it only cares about what performs. And what performs is tight, revealing, and definitely not classroom appropriate. So now we have students dressing for the fit check instead of the classroom. And I get it, but modesty just did not make the supply list this year. And here is a part that makes it complicated. It is really hard to enforce a standard when the adults in the building aren't following one either. This is not a body conversation. Curvy women deserve to wear what they want, but context matters. Some outfits, regardless of your size, are just not meant for certain environments. And when you are posing in front of the school bus like it's a Photoshop, you know what you're doing. At the end of the day, dressing for the occasion is a form of respect for the space, the people in it, And for yourself, small shifts like this create big domino effects, and starting the conversation is the first step. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to see you in my next video. So let us watch the rest of the clips, then we'll meet in the comment section down below.
I've seen hookers more dressed up than I've seen 7th grade girls going at the orientation the other day. I've seen hookers on the street have more clothes on than the 7th grade little girls that I just saw at orientation, to a point where a 7th grader little girl asked my 7th grader little girl if we were Amish. I have rules when it comes to modesty. You can't wear holy jeans to school, spaghetti strap shorts that are not below your knees, or skirts, so on, without leggings, so on and so forth. Those are my rules of my household. My girls have to be modest. Do what you want to do at the house. Go to the gym and do whatever the fuck you want to do, but not at the school, not at the bank, not at the church, and not in public. Period, point blank. This mom and this dad of 3 little girls that are starting this, I don't know if they're triplets or they're just a year apart, I don't really know. But this dad was literally staring at his own daughter's butt cheeks so hard that I was losing it. Then his little girl turns around and goes to my daughter, "Are you guys Amish?" And I laughed because I was like, oh my God, compared to you, we probably are Amish. Then I turn around and ask the teacher, "Do you guys not have a dress code?" And she goes, "No." Because last year, parents were threatening teachers and principal about the dress code. "You're not going to tell my child what to wear." You're pimping out your child like a cheap $2 hooker. And you have the fucking audacity to complain that a male teacher is staring at your daughter, that a boy at school might be touching your daughter's body. You're giving them that permission. You should have no say. I don't know why I'm so riled up about this, but I remember in high school, we were scared to have big butts and we would cover our butts up with like a flannel shirt or something. And today, BBLs are the biggest thing ever. I'm confused about this world. I guess I just need to keep my nose with my own kids and keep moving, because I don't understand how you sold your daughter out.
So there's this girl who recently went viral because of her strict parents who make her wear really conservative clothes, and she secretly changes once she gets to school. People started defending her at first, but then rumors came out that she might be racist. There's a video going around where people are claiming she's said the N-word. Now, if you listen to her videos, you can definitely hear her using AAVE, African American Vernacular English, which isn't shocking considering her background, but that's where the problem starts. People are talking about how some brown folks, especially those who are close to Black culture, might think it's okay to use the N-word just because they're also a minority. And while that's a tricky subject, it's important to remember that just because someone is brown doesn't give them a free pass to use the N-word. Racism doesn't spare anyone based on skin tone, and people of color often face discrimination from others who just assume things about them, but that still doesn't justify using that word. I haven't seen the video myself, but if it turns out she did say it, this could seriously hurt her reputation. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Calling women pedophiles enough. Like, these teachers who are going to school in bodycon outfits, BBLs, and in heels that you will wear to the club, to school, like, wanting to be attracted to children is a thing that pedophiles do. Like, nobody wants to be attracted to children, but somebody attracted to children. You know what I mean? And then you think in your head, like, all these women are so beautiful. Why would they be attracted to children? Because they're attracted to children. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with what this person looks like, but everything about their intention and their desire. They want to be attractive to children. Teacher Bay? Bay to who? The other teachers or the internet? Like, and then another thing, it's very strange to sexualize a job that's centered around children. Do you get, you know what I'm saying? Like, having a huge BBL and you're posting it like, this is my outfit for the day, this is my teacher's outfit, and you're turning around and then like you're posing at the school in front of the school bus. Like, it's very much like you're sexualizing the idea of being around children, working with children and things like that. And that's strange to me. That's weird. And it's weird because it's pedophilia, and pedophilia is very weird.
I need to make a video about this because I'm tired. Like, I'm genuinely getting agitated about all of this. Why is it? So for back to school outfits, there is seniors, whatevers, anybody in high school There are these girls that are just dressing in panties and bras going to school. No, I don't know if they got rid of dress code in high schools now. I don't know. It's been a little minute since I've been in school. I don't know what they was doing 6 years ago, but 6 years ago, we were getting dress coded for everything. If you had rips in your jeans, you was getting sent to in-school suspension. If you had on a crop top that was too cropped, you're getting sent to in-school suspension. I literally just saw a girl on my timeline. You have on a bra with some jeans and some sneakers. Why the fuck are we wearing bras at school and then talking about we don't have a dress code at our school, so whatever? Even so, that makes no sense. So if murder and homicide was legal, that means that, oh, we just get to go off somebody just because it's not a rule that says we can't. That makes no sense. Everything is intentional, and that goes for these teachers that are wearing weird ass outfits to the school, trying to be over sexualized, trying to like show their curves, show whatever, these skin tight ass clothes. Why are we going to school what are we trying to do? Like, what is the intent? Like, I really don't understand. Y'all do realize that, never mind, there's no dress code, so why can't we have integrity? If there was no dress code, that means wear a bra. Like, come on. If there's no dress code, that means wear tiny little booty biker shorts that are literally see-through. You don't care that you're basically naked in front of very impressionable, sexually hyper, sexually motivated teenage boys. Like, that makes no sense, bro. Like, there has to be a line drawn. I don't care about let women wear whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, genuinely, I don't, because y'all are getting out of hand, bro. And where are the parents letting their kids walk out of school like this? And where are the teachers, where are the administrators letting people walk around like this? This makes no sense. This is only ever an issue with girls at school. Never seen an issue with any boys that get dress coded. But that's basically like normal. I mean, what is a boy gonna wear to get him dress coded? But it's getting ridiculous, bro. And then somebody wanted to say the argument of, oh, it's only because I'm black people got a problem with what I'm wearing. It's because I am black. If a white girl would have worn this, it would have been no problem. Baby, I think we're missing the point. One, some girl said this under a specific post, first day of school outfit, whatever. Baby, you're missing the point. Why are we talking about race? That makes no sense. White girl can have a big butt. Black girl could have no butt, but you're still wearing whatever stuff that is accentuating things, or basically just being pure naked. It has nothing to do with your race. It has to do with you respecting the environment that you're around. Like, what? And while we on this topic, off of the kids, off of the high school students, let's go back to the teachers. This whole, I don't know if y'all probably seen that teacher babe person that was wearing that bodycon knit skirt or whatever with that white shirt on. Yeah, you're a problem too. Check her phone because you're a weirdo. Like, and then also this same person, that person who owns that TikTok account, you're sitting here making bodies that are focusing on your shape, focusing on your big ass boobs, your big ass BBL butt. You think that in the year 2025, the students that you're teaching cannot find your TikTok account? Your TikToks are going to pop up on their TikTok For You page just by you being their teacher. Their phone is going to hear your voice, and your fucking TikToks are going to pop up on their page. You think that it's okay for, once again, impressionable middle school boys, impressionable, or middle school girls, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, impressionable high school boys to be seeing this, basically OnlyFans content. Like, it makes no sense, bro. I'm tired. Like, everybody in the comments want to act like it's not a big deal. Stop hating. She can't help her curse. She can't help. Yeah, she can't help that. Ain't nobody told her to help that. We told her to fix what you're wearing. This is a school professional environment. You're just, once again, people are only going into professions for the aesthetic. Y'all was doing it with doing hair. Y'all was doing it with doing lashes. Now y'all doing it in an educational environment. For the aesthetic, teacher bay, you're weird. Check her phone. Also, while we're on the topic of naked women, I shouldn't be having to open my Instagram and I feel embarrassed or I feel uneasy and I have to cover my phone because I don't know if a woman that is half dressed is going to pop up on my page. Like, it's getting out of hand. Like, it's starting to become like, is this social media or is this something that belongs on a different website? Because it's getting annoying. It's getting to the point where it's like I have to unfollow hella people because I'm just tired of seeing it. It's not that you look bad. It's not that anything. I'm just tired of seeing it. Like, why do we have to, as women, expose ourselves just because we look good? Appreciate the fact that your body looks good, but save it for the people, private person in your life, your person. Save it for that person to see. And I'm not gonna sit here be a hypocrite. Yes, I used to crop top down, boobs out, all this tiniest shorts, whatever, and post it all on Instagram. But there is a time and a place, and I've learned that as I've gotten older, as I am now going to be entering my mid-20s. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn that shit get played out, and y'all gonna learn to put some fucking clothes on.
Let's just keep it real and admit that some teachers enjoy attention from students. And I know it sounds weird to say out loud, but we just have to acknowledge it. And I think once we start acknowledging it, calling it out, and doing something about it, we will all be better for it. I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for a long time, almost 10 years. Actually, my first job was with like postgraduate, like kids who had graduated from high school. And then I started teaching middle school. And one thing that I noticed really quick was when I would wear fitted clothing, kids noticed. They noticed. I remember one year, kids accused me all year of having a BBL. After that year, I decided, you know what? I'm not wearing tight clothes to school anymore because that's not the kind of attention that I want at school. But there's a time and a place for everything, right? Like wearing those tight clothes, those tight skirts, low cut clothes, not for school. The big part of being a teacher is just modeling how to navigate the world, modeling how to dress appropriately. I've seen some very disturbing outfits on TikTok, and I honestly hope that it's fake, that it's made up. You know, one teacher was wearing a skirt, very fitted skirt, and it's just like, and heels at school. I love heels. But if you go back and look at my page, all my teacher outfits, mostly my pants are oversized. My shirts can be oversized a lot. There's definitely no low cut happening. I button all the way up to here. I might have one button unbuttoned because I don't even want to bend over, and have anybody see anything, because that's not why I'm at school. I'm not at school for that type of attention. We need to start calling people out, giving consequences, and letting them know there's a time and a place for that kind of stuff. And it's not at school.